Welcome to the deep dive episode 4, Why Off Trips Nasty out of the Wake Forest Playbook. And if you guys have not caught up and seen deep dive episode 1 on the tight why off and deep dive episode 3 on the gun tight open, go check those out as these are both also in the Wake Forest Playbook and it will help you absolutely shred defenses. Also in the Oregon Ducks Playbook Part 1, we go over the gun normal Y off close. Also in the Wake Forest Playbook, go check those out. So we're jumping right into the Y off trips nasty. And let's just take a look at the two run plays here to start, the inside zone and the counter Y. And these plays, again, not home run hitting plays, but again, if you want your passing to be effective and people to respect the run, you need to run this counter Y and you need to run the inside zone. So the counter Y here, what makes this so good is you have this pulling right guard and the tight end here. And if you notice on that first run and this one, it's slower developing, but there's an easy pocket for you to get through the left and can create a big play. Now that is the downside of this play is if there's a compressed box, somebody can catch you from behind. So when they start compressing the box, that will open up our pass game. But right here, you've seen the counter Y's gotten us productive runs 3 of the 4 times we run it. Make it 4 out of 5. Now it's getting at least 5 yards or more. So that's the counter Y. Inside zone is self-explanatory as well. Mix it in when you have lighter box, when there's more DBs. And you're going to just follow the blocks here. And if your offensive linemen are able to get that second level, then you know it's going to be a huge run. Right there, our guy got pushed back into us, and we read the wrong hole. Double teams, and again, inside zones, it has the capability of breaking it deep, but that is not why we call it. This is why we call it right here. This is the best goal line play in the game. It's great in the red zone. It's great everywhere, actually. But it's the RPO read flat. And the whole way we read this is there's an R icon and a P icon over there. So the R icon is going to play the running back and the quarterback for the read option, and Y is going to run to the flats, and that is going to be the defender with the P icon over his head. That will be his responsibility. So we have numbers over here 2 on 2. They should block. They pick up their block. We're throwing it no matter what. And you see we get 8 to 10 yards. Here again, there's numbers, 2 receivers, 2 defensive people to block. Again, we'll throw it, pick up their blocks, and we're getting 8 to 10 yards every time we throw this. And then here's where it gets really nice. So now they're trying to bring this pressure from the middle. And now you see the P icon, the guy that would play the throw to the tight end, is the safety. So we know now that he's not only going to be open, but RB and B are going to pick up those safety and corner deeper down the field for a bigger play. If 2 picks up the block on the safety, then it goes for a touchdown. Now, anytime you see something like this play can still possibly work, but there's more defenders lined up to the outside from the tight end and over to the right. In that case, I'm not going to throw this ball here. I am just going to hand it off to our running back, let him kind of cook up the middle. And that's the great thing about this play, right? Is once people have seen this a few times, they're going to take their user and play the right side, leaving the middle completely vulnerable. And if you have a mobile quarterback, you're always able to keep the ball here on the read option and get whatever yards you need. But RPO read Y fly is the best play on the goal line, best play in short yard situation, and you want to mix it up. And the way that is the best used is you want to come out and let's just say we run inside zone or one of our pass plays. Doesn't matter the play you choose. You go right into the hurry up no huddle. And if you have RPO read Y flat like we do here in our audibles as X, then you're going to throw that in the no huddle. And you're going to go to that. They won't have time to set up and defend it. So keep that in mind when you're running this. This is the best play in the formation and going to be your best go-to play down in the goal line situation. All right, our number one pass play we're going to run here is Dagger Whip. Something else I should have let off with too is Doesn't matter where you're at on the field, but you preferably want to have your trips receiving options to the wide side of the field. But here's how we're going to set this up. I am going to put X here on a zig. That's our only adjustment here for setup 1. And what you're going to look at here is X if he's going to be open for a quick throw. Cool, we'll hit him on his inside break. Or we can hit him to the sideline if that outside corner drops back. Our other option here is RB going against this defender with the fire logo over his head. He's going to get open too. And if that corner decides to play outside and underneath, then B will come open on the backside. So let's just take a look how this develops. Outside corner drop back. X is wide open for 10 yards. Take a look here now. Now you see RB is open here on his as that outside defender went to go help on the outside receiver. And we'll look here again, see what the read is. RB is open again, but now we have B on this backside in, and he's going to be open because the tight end is going to stretch that down the field. So we'll take one more look here. They blitz again. RB is going to be open. RB also runs, it's like a deeper zig route that you can't hot route here. If you look at RB's route, and then you look at X's zig route, they're both on zigs, but RB's is further down the field. So again, you take your little looks here, and right there, although the outside defender played it well, I threw it to his back shoulder so that defender could not make a play. Here's going to be setup 2. We're going to keep our X on his zig, but we're going to put B on a speed route and stem him up twice. That's all we're doing here. And the reason why now is, let's just say they're taking away the speed, this zig route from RB. You can time this throw on the break, and B will be open. Now, I'm going to respot the ball here and show you this is why you want this to the wide side of the field, right? Is when you do this speed out route, there's going to be more sideline space for him to work with. Pass lead outside, and now hopefully your quarterback will get it out in front of him, and he can turn upfield. The great thing is, the reason why this is the only other setup is because X and RB are both going to kill their man. We've seen they beat zone coverage, but now X, we throw that for a couple yards. We probably should look at RB. He had more cushion, but again, we're just showing you that these options are open. RB, he's there. It doesn't matter. Man zone, this play is going to cook. You need to just see what the defense is going to do, especially outside, right? This looks like it may be a cover 2 look possibly, but we're going to watch that outside corner. He plays inside, and he does play cover 2, which means we can now just highball the speed out route to the sideline. It's going to be wide open. And that's going to be it. We have 2 setups for Dagger. This one with the speed out route being stand up with the zig on the left, or you can just run it stock here and put X here on the left. And like I said, you can throw it on his initial break, or you can wait till he completely gets out of his cut and it will be there on the sideline. All right, so here we're going to take a look at PA double post. And our first setup is put X on a drag, A on a post. We're going to put our RB on a stem down corner. Then we're going to streak B, and then we are going to either block, or in this case, I'm going to flat route our running back. So you have a check down with X on the drag. You have Y on the flat route. And then you have RB on the corner, and then our tight end here on the post. So we're just going to take a look how this all unfolds. They give us the flats. We take our check down running back for about 5 to 6 yards. And we're going to put the same setup here on the field. This looks like this could be some sort of man blitz here. So there should be a couple things open. We'll just see who gets open. And there it is, the tight end coming wide open for a big play. So let's run this just a few more times here, and we're going to show how some of the other things get open. We let the corner route kind of clear, get open, And as that streak time for consistency's sake, B is never going to be an option we pass to unless there's just some kind of blown coverage or a cover two look, and we can pass the outside. So let's just take the look here, and here's our drag route getting open. So you see here, we've hit every route on the field. We've hit the drag, we've hit the flat, we've hit the corner, and we've hit the post. So all right, now we're going to move into setup two. All right, P double post setup two. We're going to streak X. We are going to post A. We're going to put B on a stemmed up speed out. We're going to put RB on a drag, and we are going to flat our Y. So let's just take simple reads here. See the single corner out there, and we're going to hit that speed out route for a possession catch to the sideline. Run this again here, and B's going to be open again, but we're going to look somewhere else here for openings just to show you the different routes. Here we have the drag, and the defender gets caught on the post route, so it frees that up pretty good. Here it looks like there's going to be some kind of man, so we're going to be looking at our tight end, the drag, and then possibly this B route. See what gets open here, and tight end absolutely cooks the linebacker over the middle. Run this just a few more times here. See what else. They give us the flats. We take the flats. So whatever the defense is playing here, we're going to just take the free yards. And you see they're giving it to us in every single play. It's just us making the correct read and what we think the defense didn't give up here. Here, you got the drag wide open. Actually, the flat and the tight end were both open as well. So this is a very good play combination here. And it is different than the other one we set up. So it's just important to keep the defense off balance with these different route combinations. That's the blueprint. Why off trips nasty, versatile, explosive, and built to torch defenses if you know how to use it right. If this helped you level up your offense, hit that like button and make sure you subscribe. We've got more deep dives, playbook breakdowns, and game changing tips dropping every week. Let me know in the comments what formation or playbook you want next.